for the first time, gentle yoga is just like regular yoga. However, you can use different props. You can modify your postures just depending on what's going on with your body. You might want to grab a pillow, perhaps a cushion from the couch. If you have a blanket, you can use a blanket or a towel and you can fold it up. So basically the props are used to help us bring the floor closer to us, or to just be able to get our body into positions that are safe. So it's not about pushing yourself into, getting yourself into a pretzel, as a lot of people like to think. So just be safe with your body, be mindful, notice what's going on, and see if there's something that you can do to make yourself a little more comfortable as you go into the postures. So with that, let's get started. Go ahead and close the eyes. Whether you're seated or you can go ahead and lay down. Just close the eyes, bring your hands to your belly. And start to check in with your body. Just notice where you have any aches, any pains. Notice where you might be holding on to any tension. Checking in with your thoughts and your mind. Not judging anything, just observing. And checking in with your breath. Noticing how much you're able to fill up the belly, or if you are only filling up in the chest. And together we'll take a couple of cleansing breaths. So take a deep breath in through the nose. And open the mouth to exhale it out. Again, filling up the belly on the inhale. And open the mouth, exhale it out. Good, so sealing the lips and just breathing in and out through the nose now. And see if you can deepen your inhales and lengthen your exhales. Go ahead and set an intention for your practice today. And if you don't know what to set as your intention today, maybe you just think of somebody that you would like to dedicate your practice to. Good. We'll take one more deep breath in through the nose. And then open the mouth and send it out. Blinking the eyes open. If you are not already there, make your way down onto your back. And then we're going to send the left foot forward and hug the right knee in. You can hold the back of the thigh here. And just relax the shoulders down. You can also hold the shin. Just draw the knee towards that right shoulder for a couple of breaths. Take the left hand to the outside of that right knee and we'll take it across the body, coming into a twist. So if you need to change the position of the legs, feel free. If you want to use your pillow or blanket to support that top leg, you can put it in between. And then right arm extends out from the shoulder. You can look towards the right hand and breathe here. Let the shoulders be heavy into the mat. One more breath here. And then inhale as you come back to center. Okay, and then take the right foot forward and left knee in towards the chest, holding the back of the thigh or the shin, and relaxing the shoulders down. And just notice where you're feeling this as you draw the knee towards the shoulder, tailbone reaching forward. Take the right hand to the outside of that left knee and take it across the body to the other side. Again, you can use a pillow if you tried that on the other side. Left arm out, maybe the right arm out, or using it to bring that knee over still. Relaxing the shoulders down. Breathing nice and even. One more breath here. Good, and then inhale, come back to center. All right, now taking both knees in towards the chest, rocking side to side. Good, and then all the way over, bring yourself up to a seated position. Good, okay, so seated position, it's called the easy sitting pose, but it may not be so easy for everybody, especially if the hips are tight. So here again, you can use your pillow or a folded up blanket to bring it underneath your seat. So if you're sitting and you're rounding in the spine, prop yourself up a little bit and bring the hips up a little bit to make the spine longer. So hands onto the knees, okay, and crown of the head reaching towards the sky. On your exhale, we're going to drop the right ear to the right shoulder and take the left arm out. Just flex the hand, the wrist, breathe. Good, inhale to center and exhale left ear to left shoulder. Take the right arm out, flex the wrist. Just want to find a nice stretch from the ear to the shoulder. Good, inhale to center, and we'll sweep the arms up. When we get to the top, we're going to interlace the fingers and open the palms to the back of the head, drop the chin down. Go ahead and drop the elbows forward, and without pulling or tugging, just using the extra weight of the arms. Breathe here, bringing your chin closer to the chest. Noticing what you are feeling here, what you might be carrying here in the neck and the shoulders, the upper back. Use your exhales to let it go. Good. Inhale as you come back up and open the elbows wide. Pull the belly button in towards the spine and then just drop the head back, the weight of the head into the hands. Maybe look up, opening up through the heart and the chest here, through the arms, the shoulders, upper back is bending. Good. Reaching the arms up, and then go ahead and take the hands straight down in front of you. We're going to walk the hands forward now. So make sure you're comfortable in the legs, belly button pulling in towards the spine, and then just walk the hands forward. Okay, it could be, you can go as far as here, and that might feel like a lot in the outer hip. If you want to continue forward, try and continue forward with a flat back. Try and keep the sitting bones grounded down. And then once you've reached your edge, go ahead and let the head come down. Couple of breaths here. Good. Inhale, walk the hands back towards the body. And then we're just going to switch the position of the feet. So whatever foot's in front comes to the back, back foot comes forward. And we'll do the same thing here on this side. So sit up tall, belly button in, hands in front of you, and then start to walk the hands forward. Keep grounding down through the sit bones. So you're just hinging at the hips. Okay, so just go to your edge, wherever that is. And then you can start to let go, bringing the head down, relaxing into it, softening into it. Use your breath. Good. Inhale as you walk the hands back towards the body. And keeping your hands on the knees, we're going to do some seated cat-cow stretches. So holding on to the knees, and on your inhale, bring the chin up, the chest up, squeezing the shoulder blades together in the back. The shoulders come back, reaching the heart forward and up. And then exhale, rounding back. So pulling the shoulders forward, chin towards the chest, belly button towards the spine, rounding in the spine here. Feel the shoulder blades separate. Good. Inhale as you come forward with the heart, bringing shoulders back, squeezing shoulder blades together, and exhale, rounding back again. Go ahead and move through a couple of these on your own. Just moving at your own pace with your breath. And then coming back to the middle when you're ready. All right, so let's go ahead and make our way to all fours, coming into a tabletop position. If you have any problems with the knees, if it hurts to be on the knees, you can also use your blanket in this situation to pad the knees. So maybe you just open it up so it's not too thick, and then bringing the knees underneath the hips, wrists underneath the shoulders, fingers spread wide. Okay. On your inhale, we're going to take the right toes back and then lift up through the heel, keeping the hips even here. Pull the belly button in towards the spine so you don't have a big sway in the low back. See if you can flatten the low back. Good. And if you're okay here, maybe take the left arm forward, palm facing in towards midline. For a balancing stick. Good. Take that left hand back down and then cross the right foot over the left and look back towards the toes, finding a big side body stretch here. Over the shoulder. Good. Send that right foot back again and then bring the knee forward and we'll go to the other side. So inhale, left toes back. Keep the toes pointing down towards the mat as you lift the heel. So that hip doesn't come up or open up. It stays low and level to the right hip. Pulling the belly button in. If you want more, take that right arm forward, palm facing in towards the midline. Line of energy from the fingertips to the back heel. And then take the right hand back down. Left foot crosses over the right leg. Look back towards the left toes, over the shoulder. Breathing into the side body. Good. Inhale, take it back and bring that left knee forward once again. Awesome work. All right. Now, moving into a plank position. So ground down through all of the base of the knuckles here, and then send one foot back and then the other. Okay. Pull the belly button in towards the spine, pubic bone reaching towards the belly button. Shoulders stay over the wrists. Stay strong here. You can take the knees down anytime you need to. Okay, then everybody go ahead and take the knees down. We'll lift the heels up towards the glutes, and then we're gonna slowly lower down. So try and keep the elbows by the sides as you lower, reaching the heart forward. Slow, slow, slow. Good, take the toes back. Ground down through the hips, and inhale up to baby cobra. So keeping the elbows by the sides and the shoulders away from the ears. Good, go ahead and lower down. Take your right ear to the mat. And then taking the right arm out, extend it from the shoulder, and then pressing it into the left hand, we're gonna roll onto the right side of our body for an extended wing pose. Okay, so here, you can stay right here or take that left foot behind you. If you want more, maybe take the arm up and send it back. Breathing nice and even. Take the left hand in front of the face and slowly roll back onto your belly. And then taking the left ear to the mat, extend the left arm out. Right hand comes in front of the face and then push away, rolling onto the left side of the body. Okay, this might be enough for you here. Or maybe you take the right foot behind you. Maybe you take the right arm up. Maybe you send it back. Maybe you get an adjustment in the spine, as I just did. Good. Inhale, come on up. Bring the hand in front of the face and slowly make your way back onto your belly. Good. Hands underneath the shoulders and lifting up for baby cobra. Reach the heart forward, shoulders away from the ears. Really grounding down through the hips. That's going to help you with any pain that you might have in the low back. Actually, if you have pain, I want you to back out of it completely. Ground down through the hips and lift up here if it feels okay in your body. Good. Now pressing back up to a tabletop. We're going to make our way now to our first downward facing dog. So hands, fingers wide, tuck the toes, and as if you have a string from the belly button pulling you up, okay? So pull the belly button in and lift the hips up, and then press the hips back. Keep the bend in the knees. Let the head be heavy, and then go ahead and drop one heel, bending the opposite knee, and switch. Okay, do that a couple of times. Good, and then come to some stillness when you're ready. Shoulders away from the ears. Bend the knees a lot. Walk the hands towards the feet. Belly on the thighs here, and hang in ragdoll. Grab opposite elbows and just sway side to side, decompressing the spine. Good. Stop in the middle. Keep your chin to the chest. Keep the bend in the knees. Start to roll the spine up one vertebrae at a time. Just move slowly. The chin will come up last. And we get to the top, we're going to roll the shoulders up and back and down. Awesome. Take a walk to the top of the mat and stand in mountain pose. In mountain pose, you can bring your feet together with the heels slightly apart, or you can take the feet hip distance. So it really just depends on what you're comfortable with and how, just how it feels in your body. Grounding down through all four corners of the feet. You can rock back and forth, side to side, finding all four corners. Good. And then reach tall through the crown of the head. Close the eyes, take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Let's do that one more time. In through the nose. Open the mouth for an audible exhale. Good, blink the eyes open. And let's inhale and take the arms up. Good, gaze up, bring the palms together and exhale them to heart center. We're going to do that 2 more times with our breath. Inhale up. Exhale to heart center. And 1 more time. Inhaling up. And exhale to heart center. Good. Little bend in the knees here as you forward fold. Hinge at the hips, belly button in. Uttanasana. Let the head be heavy. Inhale as you halfway lift. Hands to the shins or the thighs. Some of you just have fingertips on the floor. Reach through the crown of the head. And then exhale, fold once again. So I'm going to come over here so you can see me. We are going to plant the palms now. So bend the knees as much as you need, and then step the left foot back. Good. And then heel toe the right foot towards the right hand. So you're on the ball of the back foot, right foot towards the right hand. Plant the left hand down. Sink down into the hips a little bit here. Reach the heart forward. Now twisting to your right. Right hand comes to the waist. If this is too difficult, you can bring that back knee down. Come here. If you're okay here, stay here. Maybe take the right hand up. Good. And then look down, take the right hand forward. And now go ahead and drop that left knee down. Good. You can release the toes and bring the hands to the thigh. Okay. Again, if you're having any issues with the knee, use your blanket to pad it up. Ground down through the hips here. Pull the belly button back, pubic bone forward so the tailbone can reach down. If you're okay here, take the arms up. Good. Go ahead and take the hands all the way down. You're going to tuck the back toes, lift that knee up, and then look forward and step the left foot forward. Come into a forward fold. You can have as much bend in the knees as you need. Inhale, halfway lift, chin up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees as much as you need to bring the palms down and step the right foot back, landing on the ball of the foot. Left foot, you can heel toe over towards your left hand. Good. Sink the hips down, reach the heart forward here. And then plant that right palm down, twisting to your left. Same thing here. If you need to drop the back knee down, go ahead and do so. Left hand to the waist, twisting to your left. Strong back leg, shoulder reaching towards the sky. Maybe take the left arm up. Good. Take that left hand back down, and then if the knee's not already there, take the knee down. Release the back toes, hands to the thigh, bring yourself up. Vinyasa, low lunge. Ground down through the hips. Tippy toe the toes forward if you can't see them. So the ankle's underneath the knee. Pubic bone forward, belly button back so the tailbone reaches down. If you're okay here, take the arms up. Good, and then take the hands back down. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee up, look forward, and step forward, coming into a forward fold. Bending the knees as much as you need. Good. Inhale, root to rise all the way to the top. Take the arms up with you and exhale to heart center. Good. Inhaling up. Okay, when we get to the top, we're going to take the left wrist and lift up. Good. And then side bend it over to the right, bumping the left hip out. Do whatever's comfortable with the head and the neck. Inhale to center, release. And then grabbing the right wrist with the left hand, reach up. And exhale, over to the other side. Bump the right hip out. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Release the hands. And then we're going to cactus the arms. So pull the elbows back and down. Reach the heart up. The hips come forward, belly button in. It's a little bit of an upper back bend. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale to heart center. Awesome. We're going to step the left foot back from here. So landing on the ball of the foot, take a step back. Good. Now you can heel toe the right foot over towards the edge of the mat a little bit. A wider base is going to help you with your balance. Okay, ground down through the hips, bending into both knees so the tailbone reaches down. And then you can explore a little bit. If you want to try to straighten the back leg, if that doesn't feel bad on the low back, you can go to straighten that leg. But if that doesn't feel good, just stay here, bending the back knee. Good. Inhale, take the arms up. And then dropping the back heel, we're going to open to warrior two. Good. So front ankle underneath the front knee. Really grounding down through the outer edge of that back foot so that back leg is totally engaged all the way to the inner thigh. Gazing over the front fingers. Relax the shoulders down. Now on your inhale, I want you to straighten the front leg and take the arms up with you. And then exhale, lower back into warrior two. Maybe you come down a little bit lower. Inhale, coming up. Straighten the front leg. Exhale, lower down. Awesome. We're going to do one more time. Inhaling up. Exhale, lower into warrior two. Good job. Turning the palm up to the sky, we're going to reverse the warrior. Back hand touches the back leg, right hand reaches up and over, maybe. Inhale, come back to warrior two. Good, hands to the waist, look forward, and we're just going to step the left foot up to meet the right. Take your time getting there. And then shake that out. Good, feet together, inhale, take the arms up. Exhale to heart center. And then stepping the right foot back, landing on the ball of the foot. You can heel toe the left foot over towards the edge of the mat. Ground down. Tailbone reaching down. Shoulders are stacked over the hips. Bending both knees. Or maybe starting to straighten that back leg. Try and keep that right hip pressing forward, left hip pressing back. Inhale, take the arms up. Good. And then opening to warrior two, drop the back heel so that it is parallel to the back of the mat, pivot. And then widening your stance if you need to, ankle underneath the knee, knee pointed towards the second toe. Ground down through the outer edge of the back foot. Sinking down. Notice if you're leaning forward, bring the shoulders over the hips. And then straightening on the inhale, straighten that left leg and take the arms up. Exhale, lower down. Keeping that knee pointing towards the second toe. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, lower. Maybe even lower this time. Inhale, up. And one more time. Exhale, warrior two. Good. Flipping the palm up to the sky. Back hand touches the back leg. Take the left arm up. Breathing nice and even. Inhale, come back to warrior two. Hands to the waist, look forward, and step the back foot up. And shake that out. Okay, we are just about done. Let's inhale, take the arms up. And then on your exhale, forward fold. So bend the knees as much as you need. Belly button pulling in towards the spine. Inhale, lifting halfway, chin up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Okay, bend the knees as much as you need to take both palms down to the mat. Good, stepping one foot back and then the other. And just go ahead and take the knees down. Release the toes. All right, take the knees wide here. Big toes touch. And then send the hips back for child's pose. Bring the forehead down to the mat. And take a couple of breaths here. So if the hips don't reach the heels, don't worry about it. If you, another modification is to use your pillow or your folded up blanket and taking it behind the knees. If the forehead doesn't come to the floor, maybe you use a folded blanket or a pillow underneath the head. So play around with it until you find what works for your body. We'll take one more breath here. And then inhale, come back up to a tabletop. All right, we're going to walk the knees forward and swing the feet out to the side and make your way all the way down onto your backs. Take it slow, no rush. Good. All right, from here, we're just going to go to a figure four. So taking the right ankle across the left leg, flex the toes, and then lift that left foot off of the ground, okay? Taking your right hand between the legs, meeting the left hand behind the thigh. Okay, relax the shoulders down, and then see if you can bring the legs towards you without lifting the tailbone. So tailbone reaching forward, and just breathe here. One more breath. Good. Take that left foot down and we'll switch. So take the right foot down. Left ankle crosses the right thigh, right at the knee pretty much. And then flexing the toes, maybe send that left knee away from you a little bit. And then lift the right foot off the ground. Left hand goes between the legs to meet the right behind that thigh. And of course, some of you, if you want more, you can take the hands to the shin, but just make sure that tailbone stays reaching forward. That low back is flat onto the mat. And just notice where you're feeling this stretch and try to relax every other muscle in the body. Try to relax even the muscle that is being stretched, using your exhales to really soften and let go. Go ahead and drop that right foot down. Take that left foot down to the mat. And then keeping that bend in the knees, bring the feet together, hands onto the belly, and we're going to open the knees wide. So the soles of the feet come together. Now pull the belly button in towards the spine and press the low back into the mat. And then soften and relax. Relax the shoulders. Maybe keep the hands at the belly to really focus on your breath filling up the belly, or you can take the arms into cactus arms to open up the heart. Close the eyes. If at any point this feels uncomfortable to you, you can take the hands to the outsides of the thighs and bring the knees together, and you can keep them bent or you can straighten them. So we're just going to Just going to close out here with a scan of the body, starting at the crown of the head, observing any thoughts that still remain here, especially noticing any negative thoughts. See if you can send those away for the day. Sort of a thanks for sharing, but it's time for you to go. Start to focus on your breath, noticing the air coming in and out of the nostrils. Just being really present with your body, with your breath. Let the head be heavy, the shoulders heavy, the hips really grounding down into the mat, noticing where every point of contact with the body to the earth meets. If you haven't already done so, take the hands to the outsides of the thighs and bring the knees together. You can keep the knees bent or send one foot forward and then the other, and let the feet fall open. Tucking the shoulder blades underneath the back, hands by the sides, palms facing up. Continue to keep the eyes closed. Shavasana. Couple of breaths here. And on your next inhale, we'll start to wiggle the fingers and the toes and stretch the arms overhead. Give yourself a wake up stretch. And bring the knees in towards your chest and roll over to your side, coming into a fetal position. Just thanking yourself for doing yourself a good favor today, treating your mind, your body, your spirit, thinking of what you have to be grateful for today. And then slowly bringing yourself up to a seated position. Take your time getting there. And keep your eyes closed. Sitting up tall through the crown of the head. Bring your hands to your knees. And then together we'll take one more deep breath in through the nose. Holding it at the top. And then opening the mouth to slowly let it go. Bring your hands to heart center and bow your head, connecting your head to your heart. And bring your head back up. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste.